What's good, you guys? CB13 here from Warriors Gaming Squad in the NBA 2K League. I was able to get my hands on NBA 2K22 Next Gen 2 days ahead of time. I'm currently recording this on Wednesday. Spent this whole day kind of labbing, figuring out which dribble moves really work best for me. And so I'm going to take you guys through and show you guys what's up. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is just the movement in general. This game is kind of cool because it brought back a lot of the old moves that you know. So first, obviously, here comes a Curry slide that we all know and love, and then another move they brought back is a snatchback where you could kind of quick stop off it at any point. And that's the other thing I want to talk about is the quick stops. Quick stops in this game are kind of similar to last year's game where you could take one step and it's wide open. But also another thing that I'm happy has made a return is this move right here, where you're just running this way. This is the old quick stop where you just use your right stick inward to opposite. So I'm going here with my left hand, and here's right stick to the right, and then you shoot. That's a move I used to really like to do a lot when I quick stop. So they brought back both quick stops, which is really really cool. And yeah, that's a dope thing. Another thing they brought back is this escape. Pretty similar. I mean, I would honestly say that the dribble moves are just like a combination of all the games combined. Like the Curry's back. This kind of like reminds me of like an Elite Three kinda. My other player that I'm dribbling around with, um, has that particular one on this escape right here and this like side step. This kind of reminds me of like an Elite Three from 2K19 kind of thing. The other thing that's back with this guy is this Kobe size up, where you just sit here and you could spam this, and then you just go right into something else, quick stop. So that's more of a little bit of advanced dribble moves. So I'm going to be taking you guys through two separate ones today. This guy is kind of more advanced if you really like to use that Kobe, and you just put that right into that, and do kind of whatever. Another thing that's kind of back, I'll talk about in another video, is some shooting tips. I mean, these games kind of are similar to the ones in the past, so I mean, you'll see a couple different things, but so yeah, this guy right here is kind of the more advanced of the two dribble move wise. Kind of get wide with this side to side and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I'll take you guys through basically the breakdown of both. So for the first one, that was Steph Curry. Obviously, the dribble moves I went with him are kind of more. I'd say if you want to use the Curry slide, you'd have to kind of put this Steph Curry moves on and figure it out. So we went with the dribble style quick, which is just always the best, either quick or shifty, 100%. Signature size up, pro, just kind of simple, basic, kind of keep it together. Then this Tim Hardaway is something that was good last year. I don't know why he's not dribbling on the Tim Hardaway one, but that's kind of the one that's going to have you between the legs, ready to just like pop off to the same side hand. The size up escape package, obviously Steph Curry, you want to have his behind the back. It honestly, the reason I kind of prefer Kevin Durant's escape to this one is just that it gets more wide, but this one kind of still gets wide enough, so I definitely could see myself using it. And then also you just seen he does that Curry slide, which is kind of patented. So that's if you really want a Curry slide, you definitely want to put this size up escape on with Steph Curry. And then the moving crossover, I like to switch between this one and Giannis's, as you see right there. Giannis's and this one are pretty similar. I just think that's kind of the best. Moving behind the back, this Damian Lillard one, if you know this move, it's the Pro 3 behind the back is kind of like one of the two that are always used. It's either Pro 3 or Pro 6. So that's kind of what this one's turned into. It's like Pro 3, which I really like using. Then the moving step back, I kind of really haven't found a moving step back I really like. I think they're all kind of similar. I like Pro. I also think I want to say on the other guy, I use either Pro or maybe Kobe, but that's for the other guy. And then yeah, moving spin just kept it pro. The hesitation Durant gets wide on that, and then um, triple threat style 4 is just the best one. That's where you're just ball faking in the air. So all right, now we'll run through Steph Curry after I just kind of went through each one and why I'm using it. We'll do right here. So like he gets a decent amount of space on this. It's not the greatest, but the reason you want to do that is you could just kind of fake one way and get right into that Curry. You can kill somebody with that move damn near every time. So if you do like to use Curry, you have to use that escape dribble. And the other thing here's that Tim Hardaway I was talking about. This kind of just lets you. It's gonna go on the same side ball hand and kind of go that way. So like here, I'm just gonna go right. Um, and then has this escape too. It's just pretty solid. This Tim Hardaway escape is pretty lengthy. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much this guy. This kind of more like, no, I wouldn't say beginner, but more like if you kind of rely on Curry and really want to get like just, something like that going for you. And then for the more advanced dribble moves, I'll go back there in 1 second. We'll do the more advanced dribble moves. This is more for like those guys who like to really get after in the park and are really good with their sticks and don't really rely on that Curry. Which me, honestly, I kind of rely on Curry, so I might just use the other one too. But for this one, you kind of want to stay dribble style quick. I think shifty's okay, but I think dribble style quick is just always the best. And then this is just a patented move. I mean, this is another historic 2K move. Is just this Kobe size up, just going between the legs where he's standing still, just between his legs, between his legs, between his legs. And you put that together with this signature combo from Steph. It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of OP. That's why it looks so fast when it goes that way. And then this is where you really get that like side to side that you really want. You want to go around the screen, get wide side to side. And that's where that comes in. And then, as I said earlier, this Giannis one just looks like they're very similar, that and the Pro one. But this Giannis one is very, very good. I think it's a really good idea. And then this is, I believe this used to be Pro 4 or Pro 5, one of those two. But it's just Pro now. I think it's solid. It's kind of like one of those things where instead of like Pro 3 being so wide when you go behind your back and you might get plucked by someone who could pinch, this is just kind of one of those things that are directly behind you. So it's not as bad at all. And yeah, that's kind of when you want to go with that. Then moving step back again is just kind of something I'm figuring out, so I just left Pro on because I didn't really notice a difference. The moving spin, this one, I don't really spin much, but I wanted to see the difference between Kobe and Kevin Durant. It's kind of two similar ones that are both good. And this moving hesitation from Kyrie is just like very, very like stringy. It's very good. So that's kind of why I went the way I did with this guy. So again, to kind of reiterate, this dribble packages I went with Steph Curry, who I made a lefty and had a different jumper on, all that stuff. Is more for the people that want to use that Curry behind the back. Kind of aren't the best dribblers, but there's still some really good moves in there where you're going to kind of get to the point and score. This is more, the dribble moves associated with this player is kind of just more of that dribble god that plays park, wants to really break down and embarrass your defender. So that's kind of where that difference comes in. I'll go and I'll dribble with this, the little more advanced dribble moves guy as well, real fast. The reason this one's really good is because you're going to sit here in that Kobe, and then they're not going to see this coming. Like that quick hesitation, that Steph Curry combo is just so quick after using the rest of these moves that's really going to be hard, like, for your defender to time you up if you sit in this and then get right into that. It's just going to be, you're just going to be killing him with that move. You're going to rock him to sleep with this Durant side to side, snatch back a little bit, and then you get right into that Kobe. And then that's just so fast, honestly, that Steph Curry signature combo is just something that's unreal. I think Steph Curry in quick match is really going to be insane this year. So, that's pretty much a little breakdown about me. You can follow me on Twitch tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming. I guess this video is coming out tomorrow, so I'll be streaming directly after this video drops pretty much all day, going through a bunch of different dribble moves, bunch of different jump shots, probably checking out my team, all that type of stuff. So catch you guys there. It should be a big year for 2K22.